Welcome to this week's episode of Adventurary. We left off last time having sent some poor armored adventurers to their death, creating a meteorological event and slapping a rather powerful creature to the ground in a surprise attack. And you guys find yourselves, after looting all of its treasure, in a pile basically between three large supported sand dunes. You can see the path you came in behind you, and the paths ahead go either to the south or to the west.
He loads great acts of booming.
What time is it?
I think we decided last time it was like early afternoon, I think, like 1 or 2.
Right. I am somewhat injured, but not terribly so. I think maybe I'll cast a heal wounds. Yes.
Why did we not take short rest to recuperate wounds?
Yes. I don't have very many slots, very many spells.
Me neither.
My mana is low.
Short rest to
Worn
catch
out.
breath then.
Okay. Yeah, chill for a minute. Wasn't there some blasting of the healing cannon last time?
Well, and then we got into another brawl, so...
No, I used the flamethrower, remember? No, we can sit around the cooked snake and have a little meal. I imagine I just like aim the flamethrower towards the sky and like put it on low so we have like a little campfire.
I like
Yes.
this.
Tell good stories.
Like a kind of cook snake for adventuring party.
There we go. See, isn't this cozy, guys? Nothing like being underground and constantly mauled by snake people.
You're in open air.
Yeah, it kind of looks to the sky.
Guys
and
above
says,
you.
Okay.
this one is now confused.
Okay, I don't like sand, alright? It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere.
I mean, that's valid.
There's sand everywhere and it makes me feel like I'm drowning in sand.
Yes, I prefer
Let's
rock.
say that you look for a rock.
I said I prefer rock and stone.
Ah, yes. Well, what is rock but large sand?
I mean, you're not wrong, but I hate the description.
Young sand. Anyways, how are we feeling? How much do we get healed up?
Yeah. How does this work for you guys? You're just like rolling some hit dice, regenerating a bit, using spells? What are you doing?
It's not a spell slot.
Sounds like we just take a short rest.
Roll hit
Okay.
dice.
Yeah, roll hit dice.
Perfect. Alright, well go ahead and roll that up real quick. So you do a few, get back your points, and then kind of hand wave, and we'll say you guys basically are fully recharged on hit points. And where do you go from here?
Do we have anywhere to go that's not towards where the snake people left us last time?
They're all over the place.
Yes, I mean like where we saw like we were in the cage and we saw Snake Person go down one way and then we backtracked because we didn't want to go that way. Is there any other way to go that's not the way we didn't want to go?
Well, yeah, I mean, you went clear back all the way around through the whole place and then took a different path heading roughly southwest. So, and they were in like the northwest.
Okay. So we can keep going south?
You could have that as an option. You also have the west. You can go either way.
I think west.
Alright.
Sounds good to me.
West it is then, with belly full of snake.
All right. You moan a bit as you walk through and pass into an area that's been somewhat cleared out. There's the focus of this cleared area seems to be around a statue of a mermaid, a female merfolk that's kind of mounted on a rock. You can see her webbed fingers, flowy hair, stylized tail raised towards the sky. You can tell that it has been painstakingly cleared, and able to be studied by the archaeologists.
Interesting.
Be there any writing on said statue?
You go over and you don't see anything, but when you get up really close to it, like say within 5 feet, you hear like some words kind of being emanated from it in that weird archaic Aquan language that you somehow know.
Ah. I'd be listening there for a bit. What does it say?
You can kind of make it out, and you're translating like greetings, enter, then something, and then you get power and light, and then there's another word, and then it says future, and then another word, and then it says lighting your path.
Okay. Is there anything else in the room?
It's kind of just a big area with, the clearing kind of goes around this and down to the southeast.
Okay.
But no, there's nothing else of note. You can tell that this was what was being studied, dug up.
I shall do an investigation and see if maybe this is leads to an entrance somewhere. Just gonna kind of stamp around, see if anything hears, sounds hollow or anything like that.
Sure, roll for that.
Two.
You stomp around and you're like, well, this is definitely no entrance of any kind. Everything's really solid here.
I want to investigate too. I don't trust Gago.
Harsh but
All right,
understandable.
what are you doing? How do you investigate?
I want to go up to the statue and touch the head. I will lay my palm on the head of the statue.
All right, you do that, and you hear a bunch of gibberish words because you don't speak that language, and that's it.
Okay. Hang on.
How big be this statue?
A little larger than life size. Let's say like 1.5 times life size.
I shall try pushing the statue to see if it rotates or, tips, revealing a staircase down or something.
You give it a mighty push and nothing happens. It does not budge. It is definitely anchored to where it sits.
You said the inscription says something about light and the way. Maybe if we shine a light on the statue, it would reveal its secrets. Do you have any fire? actually.
Well, my
I have a
flame
piece
probably
of
long
my.
gone.
Oh yeah.
Shaka Kano's hand lights up. He
Oh,
has
yeah,
the
there you go.
ability.
Shaka Kano, put your lighted hand on the statue.
Okay.
You see
It has no
his
effect.
hand. Perhaps the light is inside the statue, and we must break it.
That would not
Okay.
be a very good gate there, Chakakano, if you had to break it every time you wanted to enter somewhere.
Can I investigate with my artificer insight before Chakakano destroys the thing?
Absolutely.
Uh, 13.
You get the impression, because you're an artificer and so like things of mechanical nature are familiar to you, that this is not something that is meant to be like mechanical. It is just a statue.
Statue.
Wonderful. All right,
Oh, I can break?
I guess.
You'd probably make some people cry about it.
Why?
Well, it seems like somebody cares a lot about this statue. You see how it's cleared of debris and that kind of thing? They put extra care to make sure that it could be seen.
Some people think they can learn something from the past there, Chakakano.
Very well. A decidedly dejected-looking Chakakano walks away.
I didn't say you couldn't, I
Well-
just said Sonny would be sad.
This one is sad.
No.
All right. So you. All right. You walk away, slumped over.
I think all of us do.
Yeah.
All right. Where are you
Let's
guys
move
going
on.
then?
Further west.
You can't go further west. You can go to the southeast.
Oh. Hmm.
All right, then I guess
Okay.
southeast it is.
Yeah.
All right, so you go to the southeast and pass between kind of a narrower area, and as you round the bend, let's have who's at the lead? Kakano, are you leading, or who's leading?
Most likely.
Roll a perception check.
9.
You look down and you see a black and white alternating pattern of square tiles that have been uncovered from the sand. Some areas better swept than others. There definitely was like a tile floor here that was buried once upon a time. Who comes around after Kakano?
I do.
I imagine I'd be bringing up the rear.
Okay, well then I'll tell you what. Let's have Yora and Hen both roll perception.
11.
18.
So Hen, you look down and you see the same thing. Your eyes are fascinated, fixated on the floor. It is fascinating to see. While Yora, who is looking up and notices, thanks to some insight of the natural forms, that almost camouflaged on the far side there of the space, there's a kind of in the northern eastern carve out movement of a large creature. It's hard to make it out from this distance as you're a couple hundred feet away, but you can definitely tell it is there.
I don't think we're alone in this room. Look up there.
Follow yours, gaze. Ah,
Yes.
well. No, thank you.
Just for a fun one, hold on real quick. Gago, you come around last, and I would like you to roll, as you were being told to point there, roll a nature check.
Okay. Ugh, my God. Two.
You kind of squint, and you're like, there's something. I don't see a creature, but there's something.
Yep.
All right.
I just put that die in dice jail. It was
Nice.
2 twos in a row.
So the rest of you've now seen there is this little bit of movement. It doesn't appear to be looking at you, and it is several hundred feet away. What do you do?
Run away! Run away!
Where are the exits to this room?
So there's the way you came, and there's you can, as you come, if you were to continue going into that space another 20 feet, there's a way you could go north and out.
Okay. Let's. I want to start moving towards the exit area.
So backing up where you came in, or trying to continue around and into the north?
Around to the north.
Okay,
I
so
think
you're
that'll be the thing.
All right, stealth
All right.
mission.
Yeah.
With Chaka
Okay.
I'm just gonna
One
say
of the more
nobody tell
stealthiest
Chaka
guys in
Tano
the
that
party.
there's a
Like,
thing.
everyone always laughs about that, but he's got a chameleon carapace that makes him blend into the surroundings. So he's like
That is true.
ultra stealth.
All right, well,
Yes,
then
cleanse the wall in secrecy many a time.
All right. Well,
Like,
as you
always
guys
say-
are moving
yeah,
around
yeah.
that way, let's have everyone roll a stealth check, and let's see how we end up.
18.
17.
Oh my God. 7.
17.
Wow. It's impressive. Well, I'm gonna say you guys all make it around. Somehow, Doggo catches his foot on a, let's say, a shovel, and it tips over. But you guys, as a group, move out to the north and avoid the attention of whatever that was. You definitely saw its head whip around and look at the falling item, but it doesn't catch any of you as you escape to the north through the passage, finding yourself back where you just had your little short rest.
Nice. Oh, so it looped around. I see.
Oh, we're back in the same room. Oh, okay, it was a loop.
Okay. Fascinating.
Well. I guess we should go, keep going back out through the maze until we see something different.
Suppose so.
Okay.
Unless we want to try
So-
to see if that thing's guarding anything.
We're not in any shape to tackle anything really anymore. Since all of
you're
us
full on
are
hit points.
Well, yes, but not spell slots.
Doesn't someone still have a rejuvenation potion or something?
I think I have one. But even that only refills one, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I have
let's
mind,
see.
muscle, and speed potion, if anyone needs it, and a strength potion, stone giant strength potion.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Anyway, all right. But the fact remains that this party has 3 magic users, and all magic users are running low on spell slots, which seems like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, that thing seemed big, and the room seemed empty, so I didn't think it was worth the fight.
Well, do note it is the only place that has had a cleared floor in the entire area.
That's true. That means people have been here at least. I think people are checking out, but I definitely don't want to fight anything else. Yora, maybe you could wild shape and slink ahead. Maybe you're better at sneaking. You can sneak by him if you're disguised as like a rat or something. I don't know.
Or Chaka Kano does have a camouflage carapace.
Or that, yeah.
Yeah.
If we want
Also, I think
starting team.
Also, I think as a side benefit of you guys cooking the basically magical meat of that creature, how about you like absorb some of its energy, and as you've been walking around and digesting it, like you get a spell slot back from the like magical nature of the food you consumed.
Wow,
You basically did eat a demigod.
That's true. We did.
Something like that.
So just one spell slot?
One.
I think,
How many?
yeah, don't you think?
Sure.
Yeah.
I will choose my 4th level spell slot to
Alright.
rejuvenate.
Well, someone might as well use this regen potion. I know I don't need it as much as you guys do, so. Hand it over to Gago or Yora.
You are our best healer.
Well, don't say that. I mean, like, I don't use it in combat, though. You guys can actually do some damage with your spells. I like my gadgets.
I like getting healed when I get hurt.
Well, we don't always get what we want now, do we?
Well, here's a fun way we can set that up also, is if your highest spell slot is a 4th level, you could either do 1/4, or a 3 and a 1, or 2 2s, or a 2 and 2 1s, or something like that. How about that?
I'll take the 4th.
Okay,
The 4th shall be with me.
Me too.
gotcha.
Yes, I could
Alright.
maybe wild shape into something large like a bear or an elephant and stomp on that creature.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
I mean, you could. We'd be behind you.
100%. Way behind.
Is the creature on the floor or is it on the ceiling?
The creature's on the floor. It's around the corner from you, from where you're at right now. Are you wanting to go sneak around to it?
But is there a roof above, or is it still out in the open?
No. We're still
dang.
open.
That ruins the whole plan.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
what
skitter
if-
along the ceiling?
No, carry Yora up onto the ceiling and then her onto a creature, and then she wild shapes into an elephant for extra damage.
I like this
I
idea.
appreciate the planning. Yeah, I mean it's not a bad idea if you could do the little catapult thing. I think she could. Let's see. If she's got 2 wild shape options, she could like wild shape into a mouse, be launched, and then wild shape back to her person, and then again into an elephant. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's true.
Could work.
I can be
Mid-air.
in wild shape 2 times between short or long rests.
So there you go. You could launch a mouse-sized Yora, and then or sneak in with a mouse-sized Yora that then becomes an elephant-sized Yora.
Or Yora could turn into a bird and fly above and then do that.
Yeah,
probably be more effective.
Sounds actually better.
I don't have the flying capabilities yet, as far as my
Ah,
character sheet says.
Dang.
Yeah, can't do that.
Alright.
Okay, so I wild shape into a mouse,
Okay.
and I crawl up on Chaka Kano's shoulder.
Nice.
Yora says through the mind meld, Let's go.
Yes. They're in a small shape right now.
Yes, a mouse.
Yeah, I'm in my mouse shape. I'm on your shoulder.
And as for lack of further ado, Takakano chucks the mouse.
Awesome.
Sweet.
So
Okay.
let's do
I turn
a.
into an
But
elephant.
Just 'cause I'm
slightly,
curious about this.
slightly confused because Chakakano is also where the brass dragons typically aren't evil and actually are very helpful. But if that's what the party wants to do,
Yep. So I need let's do a sleight of hand, Takakano, just to see how accurate you are at tossing the mouse.
good. 5.
No.
Well, let's just say you were really going for mid body, and the mouse. I'm sorry, Yora. You end up like slapping into its wing.
Wait, do I get a chance to an elephant before I hit it?
Well, I guess you're flying towards it, so if you want to do the change, go for it. Make it cinematic, but you're gonna hit the wing, just so you know. So let's see here. I'm gonna look up an elephant real quick, just so I have it in front of me. As monsters go. Oh, that's a much higher challenge rating than you can turn into, actually.
Ah, man.
Because what's your challenge rating
Alright.
that you can turn into right now?
Only 2. Yeah, I didn't see that.
2, yeah, and
boundary.
elephants of 4. Well, let's look at 2 and
already-
see what we got here. Well, I've got a list in front of me.
Alright.
Let's see. You do a saber-toothed tiger, a polar bear.
Yeah, I'll go for polar bear.
I'm looking. There's a giant boar.
Oh yeah. Giant boar sounds good, actually.
Do the giant boar. All right. Let's see. Large
bear
beast,
sounds cool.
unaligned. Yeah. Pretty good sized. What was that?
polar bear sounds like it would be more awesome. Like, why is a polar bear in the middle of the desert?
Yeah,
This is true.
I'm changing.
All right. Well,
my vote
you're
to polar bear. Yeah, polar
All
bear.
right. So you get fine. All right. You get tossed, and you shapeshift into a polar bear as you land on the wing of this dragon. And I'll give you your choice. Do you want to try to sink your claws in as you land?
Yes, I do. And also, just so you know, I have Primal Strike, so my attacks count as magic attacks when I'm in my beast form.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to get right off the bat. It's a surprise attack here, and you get 2d6 plus 5 slashing just for your claws going in.
Okay.
So give me a damage on that.
So that's 13 damage.
Nice. All right. You're going to get the initial on that, plus I'm going to give you a bonus here of another 2 just for the impact of that as you're getting driven into it.
Awesome.
All right, Kakano, you witnessed this occurring. Do you do anything? Or I guess your action was the throw. So let's have your action be the throw. Yours was that. Let's check in with the others real quick. Hen and Gago, what do you do?
I just imagine I'm watching around the corner with like a imaginary popcorn.
All right, so you're chilling.
How far away are we from this brass dragon?
Well, you're around the corner, so you're a good like 120, 130 feet, something like that.
Okay. I shall ready a spell, but I shall wait to see what happens.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw you guys at the bottom here. Alright. In that case, the dragon, realizing that its wing has been torn, spins and attempts to... Let's see. Let's have it say it turns and attempts to bite. First bite the polar bear off just to get it off its own wing. So that is a 18 to hit.
The polar bear's AC.
12, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 12. All right,
So that
so
hits.
it hits with its bite. And that is going to be 14 piercing damage as it, like, grabs you with its mouth. And here, do a strength check for me real quick.
Okay.
So that will be a +5 on your strength roll.
We got a 17.
You successfully defend against its mouth. It's unable to bite you, and you stay on its wing. It attempts to swipe at you with its claw and completely misses. All right, Kakano.
Hey, was it from me now?
You guys, you got pretty close. Let's say you got within 40 feet.
Okay.
Maybe you could be a friend with it again, like you did the ice dragon.
Not the party's choice. Party chose violence. Berkano obliges. But Berkano rushes in with his axe and 40 feet away, so it's fine. But before he gets right in the dragon's rage, he's gonna enrage before.
Oh, I lost you again.
Majora.
Okay, so I'm trying to piece together the parts that we heard. You're running towards it, you're enraging so you don't damage Yora,
Right.
and then attacking. Yes.
Yes. Yes. And 40 feet is his normal movement speed, so no need to do any dash or anything. So, chop, chop. That's one's only 6 hit.
That does not hit.
Is it?
Well, your thing's flashing like you're talking, but we can't hear you again. Nope, totally gone.
Dang it. We lost track of Kano again.
Yep,
What a productive session.
I know.
Happens.
Yeah, it does.
Chaka Khan misses.
Alright, apparently multiple times.
Oh, maybe that was just his first strike.
Well, I mean, I told him his first one missed. I didn't know about his second or third because he's got that little wonky
Yeah.
arm on his side. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Who be next?
Well, it goes technically to Yora.
Okay. I I am still my polar bear. I'm on the wing. I'm going to jump onto the head and swipe at its neck.
All right, you throw yourself forward. Yep, you got plenty of speed to do that. And take that swipe.
Okay. Sorry. How does attacking work with the polar
7 to
bear
hit.
again? Oh, plus
So
7.
it's just same as it does any. Yep, plus
Yeah.
7.
Okay. That is 26 to hit.
Oh, geez, yeah, that hits.
All right. And then.
Are you doing a
1d6.
bite or a claw?
Claws. Yeah, claws.
Claws first. So 2d6 plus 5.
Oh yeah. 12 damage.
All right. And you do have one more attack.
Okay.
So you can
then I'm
bite
going
into
to.
it.
Yeah. Well, could I just claw it with my? Well, I'm gonna bite it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to bite its eye.
All right, so you claw in, holding, and you go to bite its eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Okay. And the damage is 11 damage.
Well, did you hit?
Yeah, oh, I did. Sorry, it was 26 to hit again.
Oh, then yes, you definitely hit. And how much? You just said 11 damage?
11, yeah.
All right, well, you pound into it for 11 damage. And yeah, you're like gnawing on its head, poor thing. Let's go to. So I guess from there, the dragon, and then we go to the other guys who were standing around the corner. So it's gonna try to flip you off of its head first and break free. So I'm gonna need you to do a strength check to
Okay.
try to hold on.
Alright.
Oh, actually, it doesn't matter. I rolled a nat 20 on it.
Oh, okay.
So it flips you off of its head, and let's see real quick. Let's say it flips you to the ground, and it moves and it turns, and you and Kakano are there. You're the only two it sees. It is going to exhale there's this like gas that comes out of its mouth exhaling towards you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I got an 18 on that.
23 on Chakakana.
Oh, and he's back.
Yay.
Oh yeah, I just decided to connect to my phone. I got tired of
nice.
fighting my computer.
Okay, well, that is successful. By the way, Kakano, did all 3 of your attempted hits miss?
I only had 2 because I used the bonus to enrage.
Ah, gotcha. All right. Well, all right, both missed, and nothing happens there. That was the dragon's attempt. And so we go to Gago, who is still around the corner, 100 and some feet away.
Ken was in front of me.
Oh, it doesn't
We never
matter.
really
Hank
rolled
can go
initiative.
first. No, you didn't. So I just put a random 3 and a 2 on you guys. So
Oh, okay.
if you want Hen to go
Attack.
first, Hen can go first.
Hen, are you going to do anything?
I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted because we were friends with the last dragon.
Yeah, true that. But our companions be engaged in a life or death struggle.
Well, it's not my fault.
That'd be true. Okay. Are you going to do? Are you just gonna pass then?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll save my strength for when the situation gets dire.
Got it. All right.
Got it.
I-
All right. So. Okay.
I shall cast Firebolt at the creature.
All right. So you run around the corner to where you can see it.
Yep.
So that'd be like your max movement, and then you blast Firebolt at it.
Yeah, I don't need to do my max movement.
To get around there, you do.
Oh, okay, I thought I was just around the corner. I thought I could just.
No,
like,
you're
peek
like.
around.
Well, I mean.
Big corner.
Sure.
Like kind of
Sure.
a meandering.
Long meander.
How about
Okay.
20 feet away, then you can use 2/3 of your movement, and that'll give you 10 for peeking.
That's fine. All right, I believe. 5, 6, 12 plus 6. Yeah, 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right. 2d10. That'd be 11 fire damage.
All right, you release the blast, goes flying at it, and you see it just explode across the skin of the dragon, and it gives you a look like, what?
Okay.
Like, where did you come from?
Excellent.
It's unharmed. The
Um,
dragon's unharmed.
This is why I was
Correct.
stupid.
All right, so
Distract.
let's go back to Kakano.
All right. Well, since he didn't take any damage or do any hits, his rage ended. So he tries to move a little, just enough away from Yora to not hurt her, and enrages again for 2 fire damage
All right,
or 3 fire damage.
to himself.
Well, no, to the dragon.
Oh, gotcha.
It doesn't really matter much to a bronze dragon, but anyway. And he
No.
goes to attack again.
All right,
This time it's a 26 to hit.
there you go.
Oh, yay! That's only 8 slashing. And the next one's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And that one, oh, that's a 16 slashing.
Nice.
Finally, making contact.
Yep.
Nice.
All right, Yora, you're on the ground. You haven't been tossed. Its head's up above you. What do you do?
I swipe at it with my claws.
So are you gonna like run towards the body and swipe at it?
No, I'm gonna run towards the head, swipe at it,
Okay.
try to hit it in the eyes again.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's have you claw on towards the neck first. So let's see how
Okay.
you do there.
All right. So, 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh. No. Okay, my other attack.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to claw it again. Ah, jeez Louise. 11 to hit.
That also does not hit. You
No.
try to bite through, and you get a mouth of scale, and you fall away.
Ow.
All right.
It's like the only one I can help with their rolls is Gago, but he's doing well for once.
Yeah. This
All
time the dragon has had, I guess, enough of you, and it swings around with its claws. So first for a 26 to hit, and
That
that is, yeah, I figured. All right, so that is 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then it comes back at you with its other claw. So that is a 23 to hit for 13 slashing damage. And then it brings down its powerful jaws on you to bite. And I think that one misses. That's only a 10 to hit.
Oh, good. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yep. So we go back to Hen, who's still contemplating and watching all this.
I will get closer to aid my party members who are in the throes of battle. Which will pretty much take up all my movement, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can, move around the corner. That takes you to 100 feet away, unless you dash action. So you could do 60 feet, and that takes you down to like 70 feet away.
Jesus. Well, I guess I'll dash.
All right, so you dash and you get down to within 70 feet of the action.
Cool. Still can't do anything, but it's progress, I guess.
Yep. Gago, we're back to you. You are still hiding, ducking around the corner.
Right. What is... Hold on a sec. Gotta look up something real quick. Oh. I guess I will move 30 feet closer. I gotta get within like 60 feet.
All right. If you had moved back last time, let's see, you'd moved 20 feet down before. You're at like 140, so you're at 120, and then you move 30 feet closer, so you're at like 90.
Yeah, sounds about right. I guess I can cast another firebolt at him, keep him distracted.
Okay.
Not that time. That's only an 8 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely does not hit.
You know what? You and I should really swap dice because I'm rolling a lot of 2s tonight.
That is interesting. Statistically, it shouldn't happen, but it's interesting.
You're just special.
I know.
All right, so yeah, we Kakano.
All right. Well, I guess when in doubt, swing it out. Oh man. Okay. Well, the first two swings miss because I'm rolling 8s constantly, which is not enough with my bonuses. Oh, but the last one might have hit. Is 17 hit? Wait, sorry, with bonuses, 19.
Yes, it hits.
Hooray! I can get one hit in on my little hand axe that does, wow, 7 damage. 7
bad.
non-magical damage.
Yeah, that's all right. You got in there. You did good. Let's see what Yora does.
Right. I jump.
All right, you jump.
I get the feeling there was more to be said there that could not be said.
Yeah. I'm wondering if
11
we are also
damage.
having network problems now.
Oh,
you hit.
Dang it.
Did
Yeah.
you swing?
No, sorry. It was 11 to hit, not 11 damage.
Oh, that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that totally misses.
Okay, and then I want to try it again. I'm gonna jump and swipe again.
All right.
Yes, 25 to hit.
Now that hits.
Okay. So 9 damage.
All right, you swatted at it for 9 damage. Okay, it's getting really irritated with you, and really wants to like knock you away. So it's gonna do 21 to hit and claw you for 9 piercing.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Yep. And then it hits you again for a 19 to hit and does another 12. Oh no, slashing. That was not piercing. That was slashing damage on the last one. So another 12 slashing there, or whatever I said. Wait, 5. Yeah. All right, and then just for fun, we're gonna have it bite down on you. Oh, and I nat 20 a bite onto you. So let's
Where do you
see
get
what
your dice
happens.
from, Ben? I think I
I
need
have
some of
had
those.
these for so many years.
They have a lot of.
I don't even know where they came from.
Warehouse 13.
Possibly. So that is. It bites down on you for 18 piercing damage.
Okay. Alright,
Lord,
well,
I
I
have
am
had
no
to have used
longer.
up your.
Yeah, I'm no longer in my
Okay.
wild shape anymore, so I changed back into druid form, and I believe the damage carries over into the druid form. Lost my wild shape,
Yes,
so.
but not much. It's just like should only be a few points by that point.
Oh, well, I was down to 2 points in my wild shape before the dragon attacked me, so.
Oh,
If it,
jeez.
yeah, if it fully carries over, I'm down to 15 hit points in my normal form.
Yeah, the first one smacked you into human form, and then it like clawed you and bit you in your humanoid form or dwarven form.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're quite injured.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Hen, you're what 70 feet out and closing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use just my normal move speed, so 40 feet away. But I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? Well, actually, I can do. Thank God, artificers have a bajillion bonuses. Nah, that's still gonna only be a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. So Gago, you're what 90 feet out.
Yeah, I'll move another 30 feet, and then I'm going to cast. I'm going to attempt to cast Ray of Frost.
All right.
Oh, and that was a nat 20.
Oh yeah, you blast into that poor creature.
Well, it's almost killed Yora. All right.
I have a feeling we weren't supposed to attack it.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling too. All right. I'm going to roll again. And that is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, you could describe this bolt as it goes launching. You're running in and you launch it and hit it, this majestic creature, basically with a bolt of frost in the head.
Yep.
I don't like that description.
From my fingers, a cone of frost reaches out, misty in the shimmery desert heat, and coalesces around the dragon's head.
I like that. It starts choking and breathes in your frost. Unable to breathe, it falls to the ground, twitching, and dies.
Sadness.
Yeah. Hen comes jogging up, like out of breath, like, I did nothing. This dragon's death is on your guys' hands.
I want to take a scale from the dragon.
Sure, go for it.
Okay. And then
I
what
think you
else
can
was
just-
it? Can I just take it? Oh, okay, good. Chaka Kano, do you want
yeah.
some of this? And I
I mean, everyone knows what Shaka Kano's going to do, so I don't think I need to detail it all.
I'm assuming he's gonna start butchering the poor dragon.
Naturally, you honor its sacrifice.
Shakakano, save me one of the good cuts. I want some meat. I'm hungry.
This is horrific. It was minding its own damn business. You guys are awful.
It was on top of that treasure chest, though, right?
Yeah, probably because it likes treasure.
It was
We don't
flying
know
at
what it was
something.
actually. It was clawing at the floor. We don't actually know what it was trying to do yet.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to investigate the spot that it was clawing at.
All right, you go over and you see there's a pile of the floor spot ends, and it looks like there's a broken section where there used to be a wall, and there's a bunch of debris on the ground. Do you start clearing it, or like?
Yeah, I want to clear the debris and look underneath it.
All right, so you clear the debris out of the way, and eventually you find something that looks like it's about maybe the size of a 2-liter bottle, and it has about the size of a 2-liter bottle, but looks like a classical glass fuse. Basically, a piece of metal on each end, all the way on the ends, like very little wrap over it. But in the middle, that clear glass part has like a floating, kind of blue glowing thing in it.
Ah. I shall do an Arcana check on it.
All right, go for it.
Oh my god. I get 2 good rolls and I'm back down to rolling 2s and 3s. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard. I was just trying to think of how to say this. I was going to say, you get almost no sense of magic here. This feels very technological to you.
Well, Hen, you being our resident artificer, do you want to check this thing out and see if you can make something of it?
I don't see why not. I'll examine or investigate.
Why don't you roll an Arcana with your Artificer's Knack included?
Is that Arcana or investigation? Actually, it doesn't matter. They're the same bonus. I have proficiency in both. So wait, so 16 plus what? You know what? I'm just gonna say it's a dirty 20 because I've got Flash of Genius.
Perfect. With your Flash of Genius, you realize that what you are holding is a sophisticated combination of technology and magic.
Ooh, dibs.
Is there anything else underneath the rubble? Is that all?
That was it. There appears to be some, wires and other debris, but almost everything here is totally deteriorated from time.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Just so you know, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself and heal myself from that in one of my,
Yeah,
my
that
last
makes
level
sense.
2 spell slots.
Sounds
Very
good.
And as a side note, Hen, as you are examining it and you stare in the middle, you find yourself in a moment of hypnosis looking at it. That there's like the scene from the first Men in Black when he's staring into the galaxy on Orion's belt and he's just like dumbfounded by it. You have that same stupor, looking into the glass at the center of this.
Fascinating. Does this like hang on, or can I like shake myself out of it?
Yeah, you just kind of stare into it for a bit. I imagine you're holding it like one-handed, kind of in the glass part, and just stare in at a stupor, and then Gago kind of bumps into you from doing his Arcana check, and it kind of knocks you out of it. And you're just like, huh? What? Huh?
I'm gonna have to look into this further. I'm gonna like start like moving it this way and that way and examining it, but trying not to look directly into like the middle of it.
What did you see in there, lass?
It's interesting, really. I saw everything and yet nothing at the same time.
It's like looking into the heart of a black hole.
Yeah. But I'm sure your little sailor brain can't comprehend that, so. I'm just gonna like, as wherever we go next, I'm just gonna be tinkering with this.
All right. What do you do to tinker with it? I'm curious because, as I described, it's like a. I'm gonna look up like a picture of a glass fuse because like the old style we used to put in cars is what I'm envisioning. So there's the metal on each end with the glow in the middle.
Gotcha. Rather than like trying to like actually modify it, I don't exactly know what this thing does yet, so I'm probably trying to attach some sort of aperture I can use to measure its abilities or maybe its energy level. Some sort of maybe battery or reader.
All right. So you take whatever your little battery or your reader thing, and you touch it to both ends, and there is a spark. There's a blue spark, and your battery explodes.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That seems to be a powerful device there, lass.
Yeah. So, I could either utilize it as a weapon of great destruction, or maybe this could power some other sort of technology, I don't know.
I think you're onto something there, lass.
We'll figure it out. Regardless, my crossbow is starting to look more and more obsolete. Which actually works nicely for me, so. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do about trying to fix this into some sort of like staff or channel its energy in a way to create it into a weapon. That can be like a long-term thing though, it doesn't have to happen right now. Just as we're walking, I'm probably just gonna be fiddling and tinkering.
Okay. So where are you guys walking from here? You're just kind of working your way back the way you came?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Are you working your way out, or because so if you go back up, say to where you saw the knights, you can go down to the southeast and back towards the entrance you were in, or you came in.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I think it is time for us to exit this place of dooms.
I'm satisfied.
All right. Sure. Yeah, you can kind of find your way to the east, south and east and south and east until you get out to the narrow entryway, and you find actually right as you begin coming out yourself face to face with a group of orcs, and they look down at you, and in their orcish tongue. Does anyone speak orcish?
That'd be no. Although I probably should speak more languages than I currently do.
I would think Yara should be able to speak Orcish, being a dwarf.
I only have common, druidic, dwarvish, and goblin.
Oh, interesting.
Goblin is, or Orcish is kind of a goblinoid language, isn't it?
Yeah, do I
Kind of.
understand anything based on my goblin knowledge?
That's a good question. Let me bring up orcs real quick and then look at them. They. Oh, actually. Oh. So you guys all look confused, and then he starts speaking. I didn't realize these guys can also just speak common. So they just. You. In sacred dig.
Oh. We're sorry. We're looking for our friends. We, thought that they had died in here, but we can't find them. We're just leaving.
What you steal?
Steal? We know steal.
This
That's a bad
place
thing.
seems
We don't do bad things.
like a barren death trap to me. We weren't able to find anything.
Yeah, just a lot of big, nasty creatures.
You want some dragon meat?
Just imagining Chakakano's in the back just gnawing on a dragon finger.
His eyes get big. No dragon. But they all are staring at you, and I'm trying to think. So really quick, roll me a perception check.
Who?
Everyone.
Okay. Not one for me.
3. Chakakano is really digging his dragon finger.
10. Actually, I'm gonna add Flash of Genius to that again. Make that a 14.
Nat 20.
Okay. All right. So Gago and Hen, you both notice something different about these orcs. You know, most orcs are just wearing like skins and bones and like not much. These guys are adorned each with a small shiny piece of metal on a different part of their body. Like the one that came up and talked to you has just a like pectoral section of a breastplate that is highly polished. The one next to him has like a knee guard that's the same. The next one over has like an armband. Each one of them looks just perfectly taken care of, you know, absolutely high shined, whereas everything else they're wearing looks worn and dirty and just beaten by the desert air.
I look at the orcs and I say, nice shiny piece of armor there. Who did you kill to get it?
You see a flash of anger in his eyes as he looks at you and says, "This from father and father's father, part of family line."
Okay. Listen very carefully here. We be tired. We want to leave this place. Stand aside, or ye shall regret it.
Roll for intimidation.
You know, little tiefling trying to intimidate orcs. Sure, that'll go great.
Well, surprisingly, that ended up being a 17.
Want to see if add to the intimidation check just by from behind you. You see a gnawed dragon finger just fly past your shoulder and hit the orc's chest. And then Takano starts licking his mandibles.
I also want to try to intimidate. 16 for me.
I'm gonna say for Oh god. For you, you don't quite do as well. Gago was doing fine. You just are like back up, like yeah, see, and then all of a sudden, yeah, this dragon finger comes flying and hits him, and he's like, huh? What? Um. Uh. Okay. Um. Don't come back this way again. Go back to the market.
All right, all right.
I
Well, if you find any like dead guys in there, you should like send us out their belongings because we're good friends and we're definitely in their will.
He's like, he looks very confused. Like, uh-huh. And as you guys turn and walk away, he signals to the others, and they go into the passage you just came out of. Good
Takakano
luck,
squishing
suckers.
past them in his dragon skin coat and leggings, and this kind of uses one of his forearms to point to his eyes and then back at them, like the whole like I'm seeing you, I'm watching you.
We're just a bunch of thugs. Not very good ones,
Yeah.
but thugs.
Well, we be living in a thuggish world.
All right, so you guys just take the short road to the high market.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, well, yeah, you head down and you go in that area, and you know it's not unusual to see people traveling through, but Kakano is definitely drawing some inquisitive looks.
Oh yeah.
But Chakakano was proud of this. He said, "Look at me, I am belonging to fit in. I'm beginning to fit in."
Yeah, good job, Chakakano.
Yeah, they're Chakakano. You be sending out the pimp vibes hugely. You be a fashion plate. You be everyone that's looking at you is envious.
This one knows this.
Oh my god!
All right.
Paints a picture.
It really does.
Come on. Well, he's got a top hat with a unicorn stuck on, a little squirrel felt on top of that, with snakeskin jacket and leggings that haven't been tanned. They're just squishing still. Probably smell
Probably.
quite a bit by now.
Yeah, pretty. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Yep.
Well, you go into that main square area, and you know some of the people who had seen you there before are very interested, and they approach. Did you actually survive? You went in and came back out? What? How?
We were very, very lucky. we survived by the skin of our teeth.
No. Everything in there was so scared to see us, they ran away. And guess what? We chased them down and killed them anyways. That's how awesome we are. And we just got back so much stuff, but you're not having none of it.
No, and I jab a hand and said, it was a barren death trap in there. There was nothing to be found. We barely escaped with our lives.
Meanwhile, Chakakano's
Yeah.
just confused, thinking, how does teeth have skin?
Yeah, and I got bit by something, and I'm kind of loopy still. So I
Yeah.
don't speak good. I don't know what I'm talking about.
We would like to go to the nearest doctor and potion maker. Do you know where they are?
I mean, there are medics on the edges of the ward if you need to go talk to a medic. But can we go back to our work? Like the whole point of you guys going there was so we can actually continue our dig. Is it possible? Like,
No. Well, I mean, if you can
Not yet.
hire like a cohort of fighters, maybe. We did our best, but there is a lot of monsters in there.
They're at least, yeah.
But you guys thinned them out, right? You think we have a chance? Because we really, really need to get back to work.
Maybe. It depends on how the orc people did that went into the maze after we got out.
There were orcs up there? Oh my god.
Shakakano just telepathically links to you and says, "Let them die. We can use their skins as well."
No.
You guys don't understand. Those dirty, disgusting orcs want to steal everything. They think they have some kind of divine right to everything that's in there.
Yes, but there are also snake people in there that we were not able to clean out. There is a good chance that the orcs are already dead.
Maybe,
They're
but there's
dead.
also rumor. There's rumor of
Happens-
artifacts of incredible power, and if the orcs get a hold of them, we're all in a lot of trouble.
Well, maybe you should go talk to the Wizards Guild. Maybe they can go in there and clean out those orcs for you.
I like it. Two
We
birds
don't-
with one stone.
You don't want the wizards to get what's in there. If they get their hands on it, it's all over for all of us.
Good point.
Well, I'm sorry we would go back in there, but we are all out of hit points and spell slots. We're a little bit we are on our last legs right now.
What was in there? What do you think is in there?
Well, according to the writings, all of the legends, there were these items of incredible power. They were said to be able to basically recreate the sun, but at nighttime, and to move, to provide work enough to like move mountains and raise incredible stones. And there's even talk of there was some used to like knock down entire armies.
That sounds cool. Nope, we didn't find anything. I like tucked the thing I found behind my back.
Yep, we're pretty injured. We're gonna need to go now. Thanks for your concerns, though, but we'll take care of it. We'll take care of ourselves.
You're welcome. Did you want to like direction? I can point you in the shortest path to the temple district if you want the divine healers.
Well, we really just want a place to actually sleep.
Yes.
Well, most temples allow sleeping in them.
Yes.
Hasn't anyone in this barren wasteland heard of an inn or a tavern?
Well, yeah.
beds?
I mean, if you want to go all the way there, you can. That's a much longer walk.
This temple sounds quite nice. Where is this?
Oh, well, you just the trading path right there, as he gestures behind you. That'll take you straight to the district. But if you really want the route to the sleepers, you just keep going past down through the docks, and you can get right out to the ships.
No, that's all right. That's a long way to go. Temple sounds fine.
Yeah, maybe we can get this snake bite healed up. You know, the poison. The venom.
Oh, yes. Shush now, you crazed lunatic. We'll get you healed soon.
The orcs invented the moon landing.
The orcs did, huh?
The orc space lasers.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Um,
Well, I guess we take our leave and head toward the temple.
Yes. On the way there, is there any apothecaries?
I mean, you're in the high market, so it's the like really expensive area. But yeah, there's definitely an apothecary.
okay.
It's going to be the fanciest one you can imagine.
I want to go inside if it's on the way.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's definitely you get a
Okay.
little off the main market, and there's definitely like, um, you know, Francis's fine fragrances, and I don't know, Aldonis's A+ apothecary. I can't think of anything right now. It's something cool sounding.
Well, okay, I go in and I say, or afternoon, whatever time it is.
It's afternoon. What's up?
Are you interested in any dragon scales by chance?
Dragon scales? Huh. Don't usually see those. What do you got?
I have this bronze dragon scale and this ice dragon scale.
Ice dragon? Huh.
Yes.
Fascinating.
Thought it might be useful
that-
to make a potion out of.
It might. I mean, they're mostly just keratin, but there is a lot of people that they don't know the difference, and they'll just use it as an aphrodisiac because they don't understand the placebo effect.
Great.
But
How much could you offer for one of these?
oh well, that little tiny like ice one you say is only worth a couple silver at best. That bronze one's interesting because it takes like a silver and gold coupling to make one of those, which is really interesting to see. So, yeah, I could definitely give you like a gold piece for that.
About a trade. Would you be able to offer me any good potions in trade for these two? Like one that could restore my spell slots whenever I needed it to.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see here. Looks around and he's like, yeah, I've got this. They say this is an adventurer's restoration potion. And he picks up kind of a curvy bottle and blows some dust off of it. Like, never really tried it. I've actually had this in here for several years. And yeah, I'd be willing to trade you for it.
Perfect. Here you go. And I hand them over.
Cool. Thank you.
Regenerative potions, you say? Do you think we could find these kinds of things like in other apothecaries?
Oh, there's probably a specialist around that has, more of what you're looking for. And your buddy there mentioned something about regeneration of magic, so that's probably something that's more apt for like the traders district. It's where the wizards are.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Interesting.
So I have heard a secret.
Do tell.
Well, supposedly, all the way down on the far end of the city is the gallows market. And there's people there that sell things that you don't normally find in those other places. Like, they make some restorations off of those that get executed.
This is very interesting. I want to stop by there.
It is very far from here. It is literally the opposite side of the Great Market.
How about some other time?
Another time. Yes. Let's go
But
to the temple.
I am also intrigued, so.
Yes. Thank you, good sir.
Oh, yes, you're quite welcome.
Okay, then, yeah, I continue on the path to the temple.
Oh, yeah. You guys work your way down into the temple district, and you find, all of the various fancy tents up advertising for followers as you walk through, being that it's kind of, what would you call it, late afternoon now. Most of the, I guess you could say, the evening rituals are being prepped for. So you've got, the walkers in the street trying to get you to go to different places for tithing, restorations, etc.
Party hears in the back of their mind Chaka Kano's whisper, I wonder what these gods taste like.
Let's not find out just right now, Chakakano. We be looking for some place for us to rest our weary heads.
I want to ask a
Maybe
passerby
God.
something.
It was merely a curiosity.
I want to ask
Alright, wait,
somebody that passed by something. Like
Sure.
a passerby.
Yeah,
Okay,
go
so-
ahead.
Excuse me. Which god is the most merciful of all the gods?
Well, I might be a little biased, but personally I am quite fond of Balder.
Oh.
Hmm.
Where is the Temple of Baldur?
Oh, my lord's temple is just down there. If you see the kind of sapphire-looking tent at the end, take a left. It's 3 spaces down.
Great.
Despise this place.
Good friend. Would you say that Baldur, is charitable and gives rest to weary travelers?
Oh, absolutely. He is the most beautiful of all of the gods here, and absolutely loves to bring in those who are wishing to raise themselves towards his perfection.
Nope, don't trust it.
Yes. Thank you. Peace be with you and Baldur. Praise to Baldur.
Yes, praise to Baldur. Thank you.
Well, that guy was lying. We should ask somebody else.
Well, if we're gonna stay at any god's temple or whatever, there's only one god I trust, and that's Timora.
Okay. That seems like a good bet.
She's the goddess of luck, except she likes to stick her nose into other people's businesses.
I ask another passerby something. Excuse me, could you tell me, is the Temple of Timora...
Yes. I don't know why you would want to go there. There are so many better options. But yes, she's somewhere down around the corner. I believe that perhaps that yellow marked one up and to the right.
Ah, to the right of the yellow marked one. Thank you.
Yes. But really, if you have the opportunity, there are much better places you could go. Perhaps I could interest you in coming to Torm's temple?
No, thank you. I just walk on
Nope.
by.
No, thank you. We are God. We worship only one.
Oh,
If you can
the-
call it worship.
monotheists make me sick.
And then I walk away towards the Temple of Timora.
Awesome. All right.
Okay,
Yeah, you guys go down and you see the symbol of Timora, the great goddess, her image sitting on the throne.
Oh, aren't you so perfect? Nee. And I go walking on by and kind of storming in.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Ken should lead this one. It's Ken knows best. The god.
Well, you guys can stay where you like. I know I don't trust no god. I barely tolerate this one. if you guys want to stay somewhere else, you may. But honestly, just being
Right.
in this stupid district makes me sick.
Right on.
Sorry,
Well-
being anti-religion there, lass.
I wouldn't call it that. I would say it's a personal grudge.
Ah, all right.
Well,
there
so what's
the
cool,
temple?
the first thing you guys all notice when you follow, so Hen goes inside first, and the first thing you notice when you go in is basically it's a giant gaming hall. And the entire ceiling is painted with murals of what looks like several islands, like earth motes connected with lofty bridges, and there's various like games of chance on each one. And then you look around the room around you, and it's like you just walked into a Las Vegas casino.
Yeah. All right, we have it. I'm gonna find someone who looks like they might worship here or something. Be like, hey, is anywhere to sleep in this temple?
Oh yes, we you find you know someone who is serving food and drinks to those who are gambling. And oh yes, those who wear themselves out gambling may go to the back over here. There is a circular room, you know, perfect for recharging your luck.
Cool, thanks. I'm just gonna go to the room.
I follow. Okay.
All right, you guys all go back into the room. It is, you know, like maybe 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock at this point, let's say. And the sounds of laughter and gaming can be heard all around you. It is constantly calling to you. You feel everyone in here feels the desire to go play.
Wow.
Even Kakano in his mind, you know, hears the like whispers of a voice. You know, throw the die, throw a weapon, drop a coin, pick up a card.
God.
Nope. Very sleepy. I lay down and try to close my eyes and ignore the voices.
As do I.
All right. Kakano?
I mean,
It was-
not really sure how he would react in this situation.
Oh no. Kakana, stay strong.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, how would it go? Would he?
Clutch pins are safe.
I'm just thinking if he would like throw a weapon. When he said throw a weapon, it's like just like chuck a javelin.
Well, no, like you can see as you look around, you hear the occasional whisper, and you look around and you can see like on one side of the room there's guys like throwing daggers and javelins to see who's most accurate. And, you know, on other sides you see card games and roulette table and blackjack and all these different things that are going on.
Yeah.
I don't know
least
if he
this
would ever
god
really be interested in that sort of stuff.
Fair enough.
There's no real hunt or anything to it.
Fair. Well, so not seeing anything that interests you, we'll say you also join them in a rest, and why don't we just stop here and we'll pick up from the temple next time.
Oh, perfect.
Great.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right. Get our spell slots back, yay!
Yay.
So we're gonna count that as like a long rest.
Yes.
Yeah, you're in a temple, so you're gonna get the like rejuvenating powers of the god.
Yeah.
So it won't
As long
even.
as we don't roll snake eyes.
Goddess of luck.
Yeah. So you'll get recharged. You won't have to take the full time of a long rest. And you'll get all the benefits of it.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Sacred ground
That
bonus.
means I get to tinker. I know exactly what I'm gonna do too.
Nice.
That's right. Finally got a gem, right?
Exactly.
Of sufficient size.
Yup. Humunculus servant.
What the heck just happened?
That sounds awesome.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.